The air guitar, a dance and movement where the performer pretends to be holding an electrical rock guitar. We all like to whack it out once in a while, whether it's down our local club or our embarrassing dad at a wedding. Now, since the 1980s, Sweden have been holding the World Championships. I'm here with the reigning champion, Mark Gale. Now, Mark, what are the three key elements to the perfect electric guitar?
Well, you need the hair, like I say. You need the power stance. And you need a kick-ass guitar.
Should we try it?
Let's do it.
Go! Relationships are something we all experience at least once in our life. With 52% of marriages ending in divorce, I'm going to take it right back to the beginning and find out what is the initial attraction. Is it the personality or is it the looks? So what initially attracts you to a lady?
It has to be character, you know, something a little bit different.
Can you define what you mean by character?
Well, you know, somebody who's got a little bit of a spark about them and, you know, something just a little bit different.
Would you say this is in their personality or in their looks?
Oh, no, definitely in their personality first. Looks are important, no question about that. You know, that's obvious, but, you know.
Toss. So what would you say initially attracts you to a guy?
A nice, healthy bank account. No, a good positive outlook on life. You know, funny. Oh, got to be funny. It's got to be.
Would you go for a guy who's funny but doesn't necessarily have looks?
Hell no. No. You got to have the whole thing because it's got to be that initial attraction. But it is about personality first and foremost.
So it's basically about the whole package.
Yeah, I'd say, you know, a nice whole large package.
Yeah.
Perfect. The festival season is about to come to an end, but not to worry, there are still a few more you can catch before this year is over. We're giving away 2 tickets to Mint Festival in Leeds, so if you're having the Glastonbury Grumps, the Bessville Blues, or you are just missing those smelly wellies, give this simple question a go, and you could be in with a chance of winning. Which classic rock band headlined Glastonbury this year? Is it A, Queen, B, the Rolling Stones, or C, The Who? One Direction are the biggest boy band around. Last year they managed to build up a £30 million empire. This year they've managed to sell 19 million singles and 10 million albums, and that's in the US alone. So I'm here on the streets of London to find out what makes One Direction beautiful to the people of the UK.
And live while we're young.
Miley Cyrus. What has happened to your squeaky clean image? First twerking, then the sponge finger at the VMAs, and now posing on the front cover of the Rolling Stones magazine to coincide with her new music video where she rides naked on a wrecking ball. It seems like all she wants to do is get her kit off. I understand she wants to get away from her Disney character Hannah Montana, but is this really the way to go? We're all talking about the new look of the X Factor and how we are finding the new audition process this year. As it draws to the weekend of boot camp, which I personally can't wait for, I have an exclusive for you. Last night, Ollie Murs, who used to present the Extra Factor with Caroline Flack, revealed he will be joining Gary Barlow as a second judge at Judges' Houses. What initially attracts you to a lady?
I like a nice pair of legs that lead up to a fantastic bum.
Okay, so would you go out with a lady that didn't have a nice bum?
Probably not.
That's all we've got time for.